What's up, Chicago? It's an honor to be a part of this moment. Derrick, congratulations. You represent what it means to be a Chicago Bull. Thank you for believing in this city. Thank you for giving everything you have. And thank you for inspiring the next generation. Once a Bull, always a Bull.
Derrick Rose just gave a masterclass on how an icon should bow out dignified, with his number hanging forever above the court. However, as the Windy City toasts its favorite son, eyes are turning to LA, where the vibe is getting downright uncomfortable. You have got one icon stepping aside at 38, while another is white-knuckling it at 41. That difference is starting to really rub people the wrong way. Is LeBron tarnishing his reputation by hanging around just for the cash grab, or has he earned the right to ball until the wheels fall off? Sound off in the comments section. The youngest MVP the league has ever seen officially watched his #1 banner ascend into the United Center ceiling. It was touching, emotional, and the perfect blueprint for how a sports career should end.
Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's not that many jerseys retired in the Chicago stadium. Like, this is not just a jersey retirement. You got a lot of arenas where jerseys get retired, and there's somebody, you be like, who is that? Not the Chicago Bulls arena. It ain't that many. It's about 4 or 5 up there. And so this is huge that we after Jordan, in that era, that we get another player, in this new era, jersey retired. Man, D Rose, you're him.
Rose is bowing out at 38 because he recognizes his body and his game have hit the finish line. Yet here is LeBron at 41, still trying to sell us on the idea that he is royalty. Listen, no one is denying LeBron was a basketball deity for 20 years. We understand he has the scoring title, he has the championships, but when does sticking around stop being impressive and start feeling like he is draining resources?
Men entering year 23, you started to play golf now. It's your 23rd shoe.
Yeah.
You're on the Forever King tour. These things seem to have some sort of commonality. Are you hinting something at us?
No, I'm not. I'm not hinting at anything. I mean, obviously, I know I'm on the other side of
that hump.
The hump, for sure. Come on now, like I'm not about to play another 23 years. That's for damn sure. And I'm not about to play another 10. So I'm definitely gearing up to where the end is. I'm not there yet. But I'm super blessed to be able to, sit here, like I said, you said year 23, another signature shoe. I done picked up golf. Listen, guys, every time I pick up something new does not mean retirement. It's like, oh, I've seen him with chopsticks. Oh, he's retiring. Oh, I've seen him wear a t-shirt that's too big. Oh, retirement. Oh, he picked up golf, retirement. It's like, it's just something I want to do. It's just a little hobby. But retirement is coming. It is coming. It's just not here just yet.
This is beginning to look less like a Hall of Fame run and more like a grand larceny scheme targeting the Lakers' bank account. Rose is exiting as a beloved figure, but LeBron is morphing into that guest who refuses to leave the party. The music died hours ago, the house lights are up, and everyone from the fans to the press is exhausted. Even the Lakers management has to be staring at that $52 million salary cap dent and questioning if they could have purchased an entire fresh starting 5 rather than funding a 41-year-old's victory lap.
When the season ended, I said I wasn't sure if I was going to keep playing. And I know a lot of experts told you guys what I said, but I'm here now speaking for myself. In that moment, I'm asking myself if I can still play without cheating the game. Can I give everything to the game still? Truth is, I've been asking myself this question at the end of the season for a couple years now. I just never openly talked about it. I don't care how many more points I score, or what I can or cannot do on the floor. The real question for me is, can I play without cheating this game? The day I can't give the game everything on the floor is the day I'll be done. Lucky for you guys, that day is not today.
If James had simply declared this his farewell season, the league would have rolled out the red carpet. He would have been an automatic lock for the All-Star game with record-breaking votes, not because his skills are still top tier, but because the NBA loves pampering its superstars. He could have traveled arena to arena, accepting retirement gifts and watching highlight reels, exiting like a king. Instead, he takes the player option, grabs the cash, and forces us to witness him gasping for air against 22-year-olds who were watching his clips on tablets in elementary school.
You're not only the MVP, Pooh, you're the people's champ. You're the people's champ.
He spoke about serving the city. He wasn't hunting for numbers or trying to milk the franchise for every last dime. He recognized the end. There is real honor in accepting that your time has passed. LeBron, however, apparently didn't get that text. He is sharing the floor with his kid, which, do not get me wrong, is a sweet family moment for about 5 minutes. But when that sentimental moment costs $52 million and the squad is hovering at 500, it starts looking pretty self-absorbed. Consider the statement the Bulls made by hanging Rose's number. They placed him alongside icons like Jordan, Pippen, Sloan, and Love. They held off until the timing was perfect. They didn't force it while he was still riding the pine for some random franchise. They waited until he was settled. James, conversely, treats the league like his own ATM. He is burning a roster slot, eating a huge slice of the salary cap, and sucking all the air out of the building. Chicago crowds remained in the arena for a full hour post-game just to see Rose shed a tear. They adored him because he was cut from the same cloth. LeBron has spent his life building a global empire, which is cool, but corporations don't have hearts. Corporations focus on the bottom line, and that is precisely what is happening here. It is a money move. It is pure vanity. He refuses to admit that the King James epoch is history. We have watched this movie before with superstars who didn't know when to fold them. But typically, they aren't cashing $52 million checks to be average. Usually, they sign for the veteran minimum and teach the rookies. LeBron still thinks he is the center of the universe, while Derrick Rose is chilling in a VIP box with his old crew, celebrating a reputation that remains untarnished. Being snarky is honestly the only way to wrap your head around the hypocrisy we are seeing. Picture if Derrick Rose tried to hang on until 41, limping down the floor while commanding $50 million. The public would have demanded he be cut. But since it is James, the press acts like we should be thankful to see him trot back on D. And while we are on the subject, let's keep it 100. LeBron's defensive intensity this year is basically theoretical. He is roaming, which is really just code for camping in the lane, hoping for a viral block while his assignment drains a wide-open triple. Remember, his season kicked off on the bench due to sciatica. Sciatica? Please. That sounds more like a "my wallet is too heavy from hauling $52 million" kind of back pain. He ghosted the season opener, breaking a 23-year streak of showing up on day one. Even since he clocked back in, the output is shaky. Sure, the box score says 22 points a night, but his plus-minus is practically living in a sub-basement. He is getting roasted by kids who were still in diapers or not even conceived when he went pro. And now, the other players are openly disrespecting him. You watch Anthony Edwards or Shai Gilgeous-Alexander size him up, and there is zero fear. They know that chase-down block isn't happening anymore. They see the gray hairs and the cement shoes. Chandler Parsons didn't hold back, calling him out for ducking the All-Star game with injuries. You really think he would have sat out if Bronny was playing Rising Stars? The mystique is officially dead. That cloak of invincibility? Ancient history. Look at D. Rose. He poured his soul into Chicago, and even without a ring, that city worships him. Why? Because the man was genuine. Rose didn't need a PR firm to package his exit strategy. He played until the wheels fell off, then walked away. LeBron is so obsessed with curating his own legend that he is actively ruining it. He is morphing into the guy who milked the Lakers dry in his 40s, bearing the memory of the guy who owned the 2000s. If the league actually cared, they would give him a reality check. Pack it up, Bron. Go on the farewell tour, accept the applause, and hang up the jersey while you are still an icon. But that won't happen because he is too much of a cash cow. He isn't going anywhere because he is addicted to the direct deposit. It is a cycle of avarice that is finally turning the crowd against him. Just look at that Bulls game last Saturday. Kevin Huerter drilled a game winner and leaped into his teammates' arms, mirroring that iconic 2015 Rose playoff celebration. That is real influence. That is a legacy echoing through the next generation. You think anyone is staging LeBron tributes in 10 years? The only homage they will pay is checking their bank balance to see if they can hustle a few extra million before exiting the building. D-Rose thanked his mom, his brothers, the city. He was a vessel for the game. LeBron acts like a CEO. That is the split. One is a baller we will actually miss. The other is a corporate conglomerate we are waiting to see clock out for the last time. The gap between Rose's graceful exit and LeBron's leeching era is massive. The Bulls were warming up in Rose t-shirts. The crowd screamed MVP until their throats were raw. They celebrated what used to be. LeBron is trying to force-feed us a celebration of something that doesn't exist anymore. We are stuck watching a 41-year-old chassis try to perform maneuvers it hasn't pulled off consistently in 3 years. It isn't inspiring. It is cringeworthy. The reality of the 2025 season is simple. He is playing for himself. He is pushing that scoring record into orbit just to make it unbreakable. Meanwhile, the Lakers' winning percentage is digging a grave. He is padding stats to justify a $52 million check while playing zero defense. You see him standing there, hands on hips, watching opponents run a fast break. The king is just a spectator with a front row seat. It is honestly laughable how hard the mainstream media works to shield him from criticism. They will loop one first-quarter dunk and pretend he is 25 again, conveniently ignoring that he was minus 12 and surrendered 4 open layups because he refused to hustle back. The double standard is wild. If any other athlete was cashing $52 million to be a defensive turnstile and part-time employee, they would be public enemy number one. But LeBron gets a hall pass because of Cleveland and Miami. That sciatica story was just the opener. It set the vibe for a season of load management. We aren't watching a hooper. We are watching a managed financial asset. And while that asset is tanking on the floor, the price tag stays astronomical. The Lakers are handcuffed. They inked the extension. They made this mess. And now they have to live in it while LeBron hogs the covers. Rose spoke about a vibration connecting him to the people. LeBron has a vibration too. It sounds exactly like a cash register. Fans are waking up. The GOAT debate is dead because a real GOAT doesn't stick around long enough to become a joke. True legends don't linger until the fan base is practically pleading with them to quit so the franchise can finally rebuild. Picture being a young guy on that roster, busting your hump, only to realize the front office can't sign any backup because a 41-year-old is draining the budget for his recovery chambers and wine cellar. The locker room is toxic, and the disrespect coming LeBron's way is 100% self-inflicted. You want respect? Earn it now. You don't get credit for 2013 when you are getting smoked in 2026. The difference between Rose bowing out and LeBron hanging on is a tale of two mentalities. One is about the sport. The other is about the brand. Rose's road ended with tears of pure gratitude. LeBron's story is ending with the collective groan of a fan base desperate to turn the page. Stop the charade. The Emperor has no clothes, and the Lakers have no defense. And that salary? A total farce. If he genuinely cared about the organization, he would sign for the veteran minimum or walk away so they could hunt for the next superstar. But he won't. He is going to bleed that contract until the last cent hits his account. Derrick Rose is immortal in Chicago. LeBron James, he is just an overpriced migraine the Lakers are stuck with until his bank account is full enough. And knowing his track record, that might be never. One icon exits with a bang. The other is just dragging the corpse of his career across the finish line for a paycheck. If you think it is time for LeBron to finally hang him up and let the Lakers rebuild, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our NBA breakdowns. Catch you in the next one. Do you guys want me to zoom in on specific games where his defense was trash? Or should I talk more about how Bronny is impacting his decisions? Let me know in the comments.